I still hear them every night. The screams. The horrible screams. Telling me to follow @from a hat on Twitter. There was Ichiban. I love Ichiban.
That's great.
It's such a good salad.
So good.
Yeah. And there was sausage rolls.
Oh, nice. My
I'm
favourite
glad there
salad.
was a fucking end to that sentence.
Yes. There was
There was a pause. I was like, is that it?
Yeah.
Welcome from Hat, the show we draw a topic out of a hat. Just like it says in the title, I'm Ben.
I'm Liam.
I'm Jesse.
That's right. I've not got Phoenix again.
And thus, the replacements are here.
Indeed.
We're back.
With a vengeance.
Alright, replacements.
I'll be replacement 1, you be replacement
6.
A. Oh, okay.
6.
Yeah.
The hierarchy of replacements.
6, the plural of sick.
Ah!
Wait.
What?
Just draw a topic, for
Wonderful
fuck's
topic.
sake.
It's going to be
Plural of
this
6.
one.
Oh my god.
Create a wrestler.
Create a wrestler. Okay, so whose song should I use?
Use the song...
He's struggling.
Use
I
the
always make you do real hard song intros.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to not do is that.
Do a mashup of The Undertaker's theme and John Cena's.
I'm not doing that. Do you want me to just use the, I could use the theme from like Raw or something.
Use, a copyright-free Enter Sandman.
Oh yeah. The perfect wrestling theme.
It is.
Okay then.
No one's offended.
Sounded good.
My new ringtone.
I love it.
Anyway, so create a wrestler. So the idea is you make a wrestler.
Yes.
I know a lot about wrestling.
Okay. Are we making one together, or are we making individual ones and then pitting them against each other?
Well, let's each start separately.
Okay.
Since I know a lot, I'll just kind of judge to begin with.
Fair.
That's fair.
That's totally fair.
Who wants to go first?
I guess I'll start. I have a
Okay.
starting point, and that's all. And I feel like that's the art to this sort of thing.
Clean.
Yep.
That's all I need. So first things first, he's 70 years old.
I like it already. Is he like actually 70-year-old?
No, he's 71.
Oh.
Okay, so in the real world he's 71.
Yeah, yeah.
But the gimmick is that he's 70.
70 years old. Yeah.
I like
It's
it.
got a better ring to it.
Yeah, it does. And he's been 70 for 4 years.
So he started when he was 67?
Yeah.
As a 70-year-old?
Yeah. No, he's 70.
Or did he always have the gimmick that he's 70 even
Yeah.
when he was young?
Yeah, absolutely.
So he started at like 20 and he's
Yeah.
been 70.
He hit up the indie circuit as a 70-year-old man. And then, as makeup became...
actually make it here to 70. Now I'm past it.
Yeah, I can retire. Psych! That's my new gimmick.
I'm 70 years old. You're clearly 17.
Yeah. But it's good because as...
good's my old voice? I could use some work.
But I'm 71!
Do you want to know what the sad bit is?
What?
There's already a guy with that gimmick.
Is that Ric Flair?
No, that's Lester Crabtree.
Lester Crabtree?
Well, he was Lester Crabtree. Then he became Darkness Crabtree. Because he turned evil.
Sorry?
I'm squeaking. Squeaking at the first weird wrestler Ben pulls out of his ass. It's not good.
So,
down from
given
here.
that I know a lot about wrestling, I like indie wrestling.
Right?
The company Chikara have a history of making stupid gimmicks
Yes.
purely to entertain themselves. And one of their earliest creations was Lester Crabtree, who comes out to Indigada Davida, and he walks around, and it takes him the entire song to get to the ring.
Fantastic.
His best entrance ever, he's walking to the ring, and he starts arguing with him. He's like, give me the camera! And the camera's like, no, get in the ring! He's like, give me the camera! And then he just steals the hats of the people at ringside.
Heck yes.
He's just a senile old man.
Alright. Okay, well in that case, being 7-year-old is going to be one part of his
Just
gimmick.
one
Aspect, one fact of a tripartite gimmick.
Alright.
3-part. First part, he's
many?
7 years old. Second part, he's half crab. His father was a crab. Fucking deal with it, alright?
Okay, so he's a crab man.
He's a crab man.
I'm
He's a
on
crab
board.
man.
Yep.
From Romania.
We're here.
The Romanian strain of crab.
Right.
Right? And finally, obviously, as everybody knows,
Everyone knows.
he's the son of the Undertaker.
Oh. Why?
Why not? Fuck you, that's why.
Why did the Undertaker fucking crab?
His finisher move is the footpath to
The
hell.
Undertaker's a dude.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So his dad's a man, and
Yeah.
his dad's a crab.
Yes.
So he had 2 dads.
Yeah.
One crab, one man.
Yeah, come on. This is 2018. Get with it.
How was he born?
The sheer willpower.
Oh.
The sheer willpower of the the sheer willpower of the crab or of the Undertaker.
Yes.
Combined together, they push the threshold.
I'm just
What's
imagining the
Yeah.
Undertaker being like, darkness, I will destroy you. I will rip you down from the gates of heaven and drag you to hell.
Yeah,
Crab.
definitely. His name is the Krusty Crustacean.
You've made Mr. Crab.
70.
Yeah.
How old is the Undertaker?
40.
No, he's late 50s.
How old is the crab?
12.
12.
I'm
Which is like 70 in crab years.
I'm not positive, but I don't think that maths adds up.
Neither
does.
do I.
All right,
Give it a go.
I did. And that's why I said it doesn't add up. But I'll trust you.
Yeah, good. So that's the Krusty Crustacean.
Alright.
My champion in the ring for 4 years running.
Look, I don't mean to tell you this, but I don't think he's going to make it to the main event. I'm sorry.
Which bits of him are crab?
Yes.
No,
He has crab eyes.
Uh-huh.
are they on stalks?
No, they're in his head.
Just
They're
where
just the eyes of
are.
crabs.
Okay.
And he has a
Must be
hard
rattling
shell.
around in there because they're so loose.
Yeah.
Crab's eyes are small. Eye sockets are big.
Yeah.
In
a lot
comparison.
of wrestlers I see with gimmicks of, I'm part man, part animal, wear a mask.
Yeah.
Because you have to, because no one is actually part lizard or part ant.
His part crab is he has a shell.
So he's hermit crab
Yes.
from Chikara.
No. It's like a turtle's shell,
Oh,
but just painted orange.
I like it.
Yeah.
Does he just hold it?
No, he wears it.
Oh.
I reckon he could be a solid jobber.
Yeah. Well, he's not jogging anyway.
Okay,
He's
wrestling.
retired. He's
Oh god. You're not meant to make a retired wrestler.
done. Unstoppable. 71-year-old, 70-year-old half crab man from The Undertaker.
Liam, what have you got?
I have...
You can just do anything. That's the fun part.
I don't really need to describe what I have because I think you know already. I'll just give you the name.
Okay.
Leopard legs.
Oh, he's back.
Turn
He's
off
back.
Oh,
leopard
he's
legs.
fucking back, dude. Yeah, you can't even hear the intro song. It comes on 3 minutes before it starts.
He's already there. He's waiting.
So he's the man who went to the island of Dr. Moreau,
Oh my god.
was experimented on, given the legs of a leopard,
Uh-huh.
Yep.
and the ability to breathe fire.
No, from his eyes.
Sorry, from his
And
eyes.
he
It's
feels
always
everything.
Yeah.
And he feels
And he's a
everything.
wrestler.
He's a wrestler.
This guy could work in Japan in the deathmatch circuit.
And win every time.
I mean,
They wouldn't be able to put him in a explosive ring because as soon as his eyes see it, it'd explode.
Jesus Christ.
Leopard legs.
Oh, God. Okay.
Oh my god. What's his finisher?
It's always his finisher. He looks at people.
The stance.
Scream. In asterisks.
Yeah. He has no other move.
Yeah, no.
Doesn't know how to wrestle, just knows how to scream
He
and
just
burn.
is existing near there.
He was hired out of fear.
I can imagine he just kicking down the door to Vince McMahon's office. What the boy? Ah! Jesus Christ!
What is this? Some kind of leopard legs?
Can I just say, Storming into Vince McMahon's office alone would be scary enough, as Vince McMahon has a legit T-Rex skull as his desk.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah. And it's all red because he thinks it makes him look powerful. And then Leopard Legs comes in, he's like, I don't know what real power is.
I need a new desk.
Imagine being that T-Rex.
Yeah,
A couple million years in the future, my skull's going to be a desk.
Yeah.
And it's going to be red.
Yeah.
I'm going to make this man look powerful.
I'm going to be alpha. You're going to rest a cup on me. I'm going to be good.
Use a coaster, please.
I don't want rings. Leopard legs.
You run rings around you.
Yeah.
And then look at you.
Yeah. Set the whole stadium on fire.
I mean, how can you argue with Leopard Legs?
I cannot. Could you imagine a Royal Rumble with leopard legs?
I can't imagine a match with Leopard Legs.
I can imagine him only if he's the last competitor.
Number 30. 3, 2, 1.
I'm in so much pain.
Just the fear on the face of the crowd.
So will you.
Yeah. Bloody Undertaker teleports out of there. Krusty's like, wait for me, son.
Father!
Son! I'm the son. He's senile as well.
Jesus Christ.
Of course he is.
Alright.
His half crab brain is rotting away by now.
And cooking as Leopard Legs enters the room.
Yeah, delicious.
So I've got one.
Okay, here
What
we
do
go.
you pair with Leopard Legs and Krusty?
I don't know if I'd pair with them, but Tree Boy.
Huh?
Tree boy?
Tree Boy.
Oh.
Half man, half tree?
He thinks he's just a full man who thinks he's a tree.
Right.
He is a man who is under the impression that he is a tree that has been given human form.
Right. Wow.
So, but he can still move.
Yeah, he's just a dude.
He's just a dude.
But he thinks he's a tree. He was a tree
His brain
that was
is a
turned
tree.
into a man.
Right.
Like a wizard came
Yeah.
and turned him into a man from a tree. He's not actually. He's just a dude.
Which wizard?
I don't know. A wizard.
Is there
Not that one.
Is there a wrestling wizard?
There's a few wrestling wizards.
It's not
What?
Bringer of Corn and Space Time.
No, it's not him. He's not involved.
Not this time.
No, there's a few wizards in wrestling. There's The Undertaker, who's technically a wizard.
Oh? Please explain.
He does magic,
The
man.
Undertaker, as I know it, is like a guy who is an Undertaker.
He is, he's technically meant to be a corpse. Like, the original idea was, he was a zombie that just kind of wandered around and was an Undertaker. And then he slowly got more supernatural powers, and he was like, I can make fire and lightning and teleportation, and I can survive being buried alive. He's the Grim Reaper, essentially.
But if
How
you
do
put
they-
me in a suplex, it really hurts.
How do they do teleportation?
They just turn the lights off, let him run away.
Liam's laughing.
There's an explanation how...
Let him run away.
There's a way... My favourite thing I've ever seen is I was watching Raw once, and The Undertaker came out, alright, and he did some pose in the ring. And then the lights went out, and someone set off a flash photography thing, and you can see The Undertaker getting out of the ring and going up the ramp. I was like, you can edit this!
Does he look like a deer in the headlights? I'm like,
He looks like he's like, I hope no one notices.
I got a big hat. No, everyone else here has
Does
big
it make
hats.
the
So when you're sitting there in the stands, ready to see the Undertaker teleport, what happens is the lights go out, you hear some scuffling of his feet as he squeezes his way through the ring bar things and then totters up the track. And the lights come on and he's like, I teleported. It's been like 3 minutes.
Normally, if they're gonna have him teleport into the ring, he hides under there beforehand, so it looks like a quick. Or if it's like, if he's gonna teleport out of the ring, he'll just go under the ring and wait till the show's over to leave.
So he just sits under there.
Yeah.
He's got like
Does he have like
iced tea?
a bedroll and snacks?
I assume. Like, there are wrestlers whose gimmick was, you've gotta hide under the ring. There was a wrestler called Hornswoggle who was meant to be a leprechaun.
Hornswoggle. A leprechaun.
I'm already exhausted.
Swoggle,
Swoggle for sure.
lived under the ring, and he's just a dude, and he's like, okay. They're like, how do you kill time? Because you had to wait under there from like the beginning of the show until you had to come out, and then you had to go back under there. And he goes, oh,
Even
just...
from like call when
Yeah.
the audience starts coming in
Yeah.
and sits down for like a half hour.
He was like, oh, I just sat under there with like a drink and some food, played my DS.
I was about to say Nintendo DS.
Yeah, he's a big fan of Nintendo. He just played a lot of DS.
Yeah, fair. And then when it's my time, I'll be a fucking leprechaun!
What if his battery dies?
It's tough shit for Hornswoggle.
It's just
He's
like,
gonna say
and welcome, and then you just hear, my Pikachu!
Pikachu! Anyway, so Tree Boy,
Tree boy.
Oh yeah, we're back.
he's a man who thinks he's a tree.
Right.
How old is the tree?
I don't know.
What's his catchphrase?
The rustling of the breeze.
It's not get stopped.
He's just a dude who is. He doesn't speak a lot because he thinks he's a tree.
But he does speak.
No, very rarely.
Okay, right. So he does
He doesn't
speak.
speak
yes.
a lot.
Right.
So he does speak. No. But a bit.
Yeah.
I can imagine him having feuds with guys who have like there used to be a wrestler. Well, he still exists, but William Regal, who was a very respected wrestling legend, had a gimmick when he went to the WWE of being a real man's man.
Oh, like a lumberjack sort of...
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like,
fair.
they showed videos of him before his debut, and he'd squeeze his own orange juice by squeezing the orange, and he'd cut down trees.
Inefficient.
And he was just... he wrestled in, like, jeans, knee pads over the top, a hard hat, and, like, a red flannel with his sleeves cut off.
Amazing.
Apparently, the original plan for the gimmick was that he was going to be revealed to be a real man's man, so he was gay, and this was all a front. Thankfully,
than getting a dick in the ass.
but yeah.
Yeah, right.
So anyway, Tree Boy.
Tree boy.
I reckon he'd be a solid, like, mid-carder.
Why is he not called Tree Man?
Because he's a boy.
But
Because Tree Boy implies that he's young. And you want to be young in wrestling.
That's true. If you want to... And
No one
he
is-
could live forever.
Very few guys have gimmicks of being the man. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. Shawn, you're 55.
Right.
You've got a skullet.
Yeah. I see your crow's feet, sure.
Like, no one wants to be like, oh yeah, I'm the old man. Except, of course, for...
The old man himself, Krusty Crustacean.
and Lester Crabtree.
Lester Crabtree. Crabs. Once
that
you
why
get
you
old,
call
you
it
get
Tree
affiliated with crabs.
Yeah. Anyone want to go again?
so what does Tree Boy do in the ring?
Yeah, what's his style? What's his finisher?
He's very stiff. Because he's a tree.
Of course.
So he's very basic, like, he's solid. So you go off the ropes, you try to tackle him and he just doesn't move.
Right.
Like, his finishing maneuver, of course, is called the timber! So he stands on the top rope, does like a tree pose, and then just falls on you.
Yeah, right. And if he misses, he, like, stiffens up and rattles around on the ring floor.
And then he has to have some people help him get up again.
Yeah.
He's a tree. He comes to the ring with leaves in his hair.
Yeah. Can he, like, if he loses, can he have, like, a whole army of protesters? Like, that flood the arena and just be like, no more cutting down trees!
Now that is a gimmick.
Can he have a tag team partner that chains himself to him?
Yeah, hippie. There's been a few wrestling hippies. I reckon a hippie and a tree would make a good tag team.
What's his tag partner called?
Fuck it, I don't know. I didn't think about
Okay,
it.
I'll say the first name and Liam, you say the surname.
Alright.
Dude?
Pipsqueak.
Dude Pipsqueak.
Dude, Pipsqueak.
I like it.
Dude Pipsqueak, man.
Just off the top of my head, I can think of two separate, like, tree hugger gimmicks. There was, JT Robinson in... I think it was JT Robinson. He's called Juice now. Yeah, I know. His name was... he calls himself Juice Robinson now, and he works for New Japan, where he's actually really good.
Right.
And then there's a guy in Newcastle with the name Tree Hugger something, whose gimmick is hippie.
That?
Right.
Tree Hugger Jones.
I don't know.
Done.
But anyway, who wants to make up a new wrestler?
I do!
Alright.
I want one that can actually work in the industry.
Krusty Crustacean worked in the industry for 50 years.
No, he didn't.
Oh, no. No, he didn't.
For 4 years.
He worked for
And he was
40.
70 the entire time.
Some old man.
Yeah,
he couldn't even take a bump!
He couldn't. As soon as he did, he had to get it replaced. Alright. My new gimmick. A dentist.
There's been a dentist.
But he's really passionate about his work and only works with children.
The old dentist was Dr. Isaac Yankum,
Yankum?
played
Yes.
by Kane.
Oh, really?
You know Kane, the Undertaker's brother?
Yeah.
Yeah, his first gimmick in the WWE was Isaac Yankum, a dentist.
Isaac Yankum. Alright. Well, in that case, I want a wrestler who's an expert at setting
Isaiah
up...
Pullum?
What?
Isaiah Pullum?
No.
Oh.
This guy's an expert at constructing IKEA furniture.
Oh.
And that makes him formidable in the ring.
How?
Because anyone who can wrap their head around that
So he's like a
can
scientific
deconstruct a man.
tactician.
So he's a scientific tactician.
Yeah, I call him Alan Key.
I like it.
Yes!
Right.
And he wears the IKEA uniform.
Where'd he get it from?
He bought it from an op shop.
Done. Headcanon accepted.
He bought it. He doesn't work at IKEA. He just bought the uniform and likes it really well.
Yeah. The plot twist is that he's extremely polite and only speaks Swedish. So he ends up in a lot of feuds with people, but he's just like, you go to Smurdy horse. In my head, all Swedish people speak like the Swedish.
This Sunday at the Royal Rumble, me and you, Alan Key, we're gonna go one-on-one, and I'm gonna snap you like a twig.
Bork, bork, bork. Eat Gordy Snorty Horse.
I'll see you on Sunday.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hello.
That's an Intercontinental Champion right there.
Yes!
And he's like moving up the card.
Yeah, he holds up the belt like, did somebody drop this?
Oh, God.
Alan Key.
What's his finisher?
The Klunig.
Yeah, but what is it?
He constructs a cupboard and pushes it on them.
So he cheats.
Well, I mean, he constructs it out of steel folding chairs.
So he cheats.
Huh?
You're not allowed to use a chair in a match. That's
What?
that's a DQ.
What?
You're not supposed to hit people with weapons.
Oh.
Alright, well that's his deathmatch finisher. The
Deathmatch.
The Klunig. Yeah, he's a deathmatch wrestler.
Jesus Christ.
Wow.
But again, he just stumbles into it by accident. His real finisher is the Swedish meatball.
Which is...
Which is... Sorry. He jumps off the top rope, holding the man, and curls into a ball. And it basically just looks like a sushi roll.
So
But with the other man being the seaweed.
Does he land?
Yeah.
Or just keep going?
He just jumps into the air and keeps going.
So, are they on his back and he just flips forward onto him? Or?
No, he just tucks into like a little cannonball and lands on their back.
So he does do a flip thing onto him.
No, he can flip if he wants.
I'm just trying to think of the mechanics of how the move would work.
Oh, he doesn't know.
You should though!
He's the only one... Okay, he's the only one who knows, because he read the manual.
I hate you. Liam, you want to go again?
The actual John Hammond.
From Jurassic
Jurassic
Park.
Park.
Alright.
He's got that staff with that little bit of amber.
Does he
and
need it to
mosquito.
walk?
Yeah, a little bit.
That's kind of Antonio Cueto's gimmick.
Yeah, true.
He walks in, he gets a little stick, he's jabbing and poking and just like
So he's
insulting.
just an old man who loves dinosaurs.
He's not that old. Like, he's not old, but he's...
He is. He
Like-
dies of old age.
Well, not this one.
Clearly.
This is Joe Hammond.
His brother. Legally distinct from the original.
Yeah.
The mosquito was a locust in his stuff.
Why?
Because... copyright? You're not allowed to have a mosquito.
This mosquito isn't copywritten, it's John Hammond that's copywritten.
Mosquito stick is John
Mosquito
Hammond's.
stick! So he's got a locust stuff.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
his
right.
finisher?
He just really goes to town with that stick. Like, he knocks him down, he just keeps going until they have to get the paramedics to
That's
pull
a
him off.
disqualification.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He's too rich.
So he's been
He
disqualified.
buys his way into every match with the money he inherited from John Hammond from his wildly successful Jurassic Parks.
Is it called the Triassic Garden?
Oh, God.
It's called Fuck You, I'm Joe Hammond.
Triassic World.
Wow, brilliant. We solved it here, ladies and gentlemen.
It's called the Triassic World of Hurt.
Hey.
That's a good one.
That's
There
pretty
you go.
good.
Alright, that guy, I reckon he might make Intercontinental Champion.
Yeah?
That's pretty decent.
Do you think he'd go up against Alan Key?
Oh, maybe. I
Yeah?
think Alan Key would win.
Fair.
The other kid would just assemble his staff and he'd just sit there and cry.
No!
No, my car's
He'd
position!
turn it into a standing lamp and he'd be like, that's not what it was for.
It was this all along, did you know?
You put it together wrong.
You just have to plug it in. No!
So that's what that cord was for. I just choked people with it.
I thought it was a choking cord. Alright. Third time's the charm.
Alright, so
What?
it's my go.
Yes, it's Ben.
The third time of the second round.
Yes,
Because this is number 6.
it sure is.
Or number 2.
it's
Depending on how you look
it's
at
the
it.
second iteration of 3.
Whatever.
Let's do it.
My idea is, okay, so he's just a dude, just a regular wrestler,
Uh-huh.
no wrestler,
Right.
from 5 minutes into his own future.
Oh.
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 So could he be like in a championship match, like towards the end, be like, "I'm the new champion"?
No, he comes out with so like one match, like he's always at least 5 minutes into his own. He's in his own from his own future. So he's be like, "I was just a dude, and then I went to and now I'm the dude who I'm him, but I'm from the future."
Wow, he's
so
great on the mic.
Look,
I'm him.
I just imagine this spot where there's this guy, right?
Yeah.
Like a normal wrestler, and he's about to do like a move, and an older guy dressed in the same outfit comes in and goes, "No, don't do it!"
All right.
Why not? I'm you from the future! This move gets counted! Do this instead! Okay! And then he does a different move and wins.
Right.
So he's a dude with access to himself from the future.
I see.
But every time himself from the future interferes, he gets a little bit more fucked up.
Yeah, right.
Because he's like, I've been interfering in the timeline.
Yeah.
So I'm, like, he goes, I was trying to prevent, like, a terrible future where we lose an eye, and now I'm, like, a brain.
Yeah, can he be
I'm
like...
Baxter Stockman.
Can he be... Oh, no, not Baxter Stockman. Leave him alone. Put him in the dome and leave him there.
Just squish him. Just end it. He doesn't want this. He doesn't want to get better. He just wants to go.
He tries so hard to improve that it always backfires.
But yeah, this guy has he has no set finisher because he changes it every match because himself from the future comes in and goes, "No! He counters our move! Do a new move!"
Oh, so it's like... His arc is the audience being like, "Oh, is he gonna do it? This is the finisher, the dreaded premonition," and then the future clone comes in and is like, "No!"
Eventually,
and he comes on one time without an arm,
yeah.
and he's like, "What the fuck?"
When does that happen? I don't have time to tell you when that happens. You'll find
Eventually-
out. It's very apparent.
Eventually, the future version of him gets in a feud, like a fight with the younger version of him, because the younger one's like, "I'm tired of listening to you. You always barge in here and change
old man.
things, and you make things worse. Look at you. You're crippled." And the old guy's like, "You don't understand. I'm trying to help you." And they get in a fight, and it's like, "What were you trying to protect me from?" And he says, This is what I was protecting you from." And that's how he gets fucked up. And then the fucked up version has to start going back to the past. So it's a never-ending loop.
Yes.
Either that, or, the clones.
Oh.
Just,
From Star Wars?
No. So you need to, like, get, like, triplets or something? Like, a series of identical-looking people.
Yes.
Right? So it starts with one, and then the next week, he's like, "I've cloned myself!"
I've cloned myself.
And in comes his identical brother. And he's like, "My clone and I will win the tag team titles!" And then, they do a switcheroo with another clone, so there's always a clone.
Yeah.
So it's just they're clones.
Yeah.
So it's like the Horde.
Yeah, right. or like, he has the gimmick that he has a bunch of clones for like 3 months, but you never see the other clones. And then when he has a title match against a wrestler, like mid-match, one of them comes out from under the ring and just invades, and then they keep coming, and they're like, "No!"
Like he's a mad scientist, and he's like, "I've cloned myself." And I was like, "No, you haven't. You're just an idiot. What are you doing?" He's like, "No, Professor Archibald Cromwell has cloned himself." And like, "You haven't, Archie. You've just lost it, mate." Title match, mid-match, the clone comes out. He's like, "Ha ha!"
The referee hasn't cancelled the match because technically it's still a 1v1.
Which one's legal? This version of me or this version? Who's the clone?
The referee just jumps into the crowd.
The referee pulls off a mask and he's a clone.
Yeah, no, the competitor pins him and he's like, "Why isn't the ref counting it?" Pulls off mask.
Oh, son of a bitch! It was me, Austin!
You didn't pin the original.
Alpha. That's really good. I really like that.
It could really, and like you could do a lot with it. It works better if it's like a mask gimmick, because then you don't need guys who look identical.
Absolutely, yeah.
You can just get guys who have a similar body type, and you can be like, yeah, he's a bit of a, like the clones get a bit more weird.
I added more beef in this one. It's
Yeah.
way stronger.
My clone machine, which I stole, by the way, is starting to malfunction, and I don't know how to fix it. So this clone has 4 arms.
All
This
the
one is
clones
half a
now,
crab. 70.
I'm the son of the Undertaker.
all the clones now have to wear masks because they are hideously deformed.
Hey, you Yes!
Tell me about the rabbits, George.
Makes my eyes rain.
So I think the clones would be a world champion gimmick.
Yeah, fair. But spelled with a K.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The clones, or perhaps just the Horde.
The Horde's good. Or Legion.
Ah. Well, on that note, I've been Professor Archibald Cromwell, creator of the clones.
I've been Leopard Legs.
You wish.
I've been John Hammond with his pet Leopard Legs.
That's way better.
I've been the Krusty Crustacean and his son, Alan Key. Plot twist yet again.
Oh,
Gave birth to his team.
God, I like the clone gimmick. I wish someone would do the clone gimmick.
Yeah. Also, full disclosure, I'm mostly serious.
It's fine. Yeah. No one's gonna care.
And I love IKEA. And
I didn't even
That shit.
Thanks for listening. To contact Phoenix and Ben, email them at fromahatpodcast@gmail.com or go to our Facebook or Twitter. Links are in the description.